as well. So we are live there, and that should be it. Okay. Can you guys confirm that you guys can hear me actually? Like I know Rasa said she can hear me, but anyone else? Okay, Blush said yes, and he also won 20k DFL straight up. That's a good life. Awesome. Actually, Blush, just know that we are doing 30k DFL giveaways today. So you won 30k DFL, and we're gonna be doing 30k DFLs as well. So I'm gonna run another giveaway right now. 30k DFL. So it says 20k, but you got 30k. Just for the record. Okay, let's see who wins this one as well. Okay. I'm gonna react to this myself. Okay. Cadrum, so on the win 20k, 30k DFL will go your way. I'm again saying 20k. 30k DFL will go your way. Let's run 2 more giveaways before we start to discuss the bear market that we are currently in. I'm gonna again react to this to myself. Okay. I'm gonna do one more. Double and give it to the next person. If I win, I'm gonna double and give away again. So I'm not gonna give it to the straight up G-Luke, but maybe G-Luke wins that way though. The winner is Eloquim. 30k DFL will go your way as well. W to you. And let's run one more giveaway straight up. Giveaway. Let's do one more. 30k DFL. Let's run the thing, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see what's next for this one. And I'm gonna react to this again myself. That's the way it works, right? Okay. We have 11 participants, including me. So I have pretty decent chance, 9% chance to win. I'm not really against it. If I win, I'm just keeping this to myself. The last one I was giving it to someone else, but now I'm keeping this myself. Unfortunately, that's not me. It's Mr. Savage. Congrats on the win, Mr. Savage. 30k DFL will go your way, and W to you. Okay. So right now, basically today, as you guys know, we're having the 183rd Farmer Soul, and the today's name of the Farmer Soul is "Welcome to the Bear Market," which I was joking at the beginning of the week that I would do the Farmer Souls with that title, but as of today, it's actually not a joke. Maybe it's just the warning for some. Maybe it's just a fact check for some as well. But it's reality. There are of course several different options. You might say that it's not a real bear market before something happens. Let's say if something is not down for 50% for several weeks, then it's a bear market. I mean, you can say whatever you want, but currently, in my opinion, we're entering in the bear market. You can say, okay, we have again a new straight up bot. Let me ban this guy. Okay, he's banned. we're entering this kind of really weird times where we have not really great price action, not really great narratives, not really great anything at all happening. And it's not about just the Solana, for example, or any specific altcoin, but it's also including the Bitcoin. So that's pretty much the current situation. You might even say, like some people might say, that we've been already in a downtrend for several months. Like at least from the September, we might have been into the downtrend. And if you look at the Solana, it could be even a little bit like starting from the January or February, you can even say that as well. So it's really kind of interesting situation. I'm not really sure. Like if you ask me, like when it's gonna end, what's gonna happen, and everything, I cannot really say that. If I knew that, I would not be here. That's for sure. But in my opinion, is that you like basically the goal for you guys should be to be prepared for the cases that can happen, and one of the cases is that we are not, let's say, gonna go for Solana for $10, but it could be pretty much Solana going in around $100 and then staying there for several months, which would not be really great. But why I'm not really saying that we are bottomed out, and why I think it's not really bottom or anything, is that crypto, of course, looks terrible. The price action is terrible. Narrative is terrible. Like everything is terrible. You can say in like investments, price actions, narratives, newcomers. Like everything is pretty much at the worst it could be. But one thing is that we have not, like if you look at the equities, the stocks market or something like that outside of a crypto, they are doing fine. Today was the first day where they had like a little bit of a drawback. For example, like the stocks, Nvidia, Tesla, and everything also fell. It's not that huge of a fall if you compare it to crypto, but it's still really significant in crypto, in equities. And I think that if equities were falling like crypto, then maybe it would be easier to say we're bottomed out. But equities are just starting to potentially fall. So if they go out there and fall for like several more days or several more weeks, crypto can go so much lower. Imagine if Nvidia pulls back like 20-30%, which is crazy. Maybe that's not gonna happen, but Solana gonna pull back way more. That's what I'm saying. So it's not that crypto already dumped and it's gonna stay now like this no matter what stocks do. It's like it's still in correlation with stocks. So it's like stocks goes up, crypto goes down, stocks goes down, crypto goes down even more. And also like the gold and silver also pumped previous days, but today we also, and these days we also had some of the dump as well on them. Of course, they are still doing way better than the crypto. And additionally, why I'm not really bullish as of now is that we have not really had any specific terrible news that came out. For example, the last times, let's say, when FTX blew up, when 3AC, 3 Capital blew up and everything, it was a really terrible news because lots of money evaporated and there was like trust issues. There were like a lot of problems that were caused by those events, including not only like in crypto, but then in global markets as well. In equities, were having issues. And for example, when we had previous crashes this year, when Israel and like there was like a war going within Iran and like then tariffs and everything. So there were like some real life events happening that would actually have a pretty big impact on the market. So we have not really seen that yet. So there could be additional black swan events happening, like Binance blowing up, or for example, I'm not wishing for any of this, but Coinbase blowing up, or Trump, he's not doing anything at all, but just continuing that way, or maybe saying that Bitcoin is a scam, or yeah, I don't really like cryptocurrencies or whatever. Like he can do so much stuff, or we can get into the any other new war. Like they said that U.S. said that they want to go in war with Venezuela. Yeah, there are so many potential flooding points. It has not even yet played out. And for example, not God forbid, Michael Saylor selling Bitcoin or Solana decentralized asset treasuries selling their Sol, which they bought for like $240 and $220. So they are in a huge negative P&L. So they could be genuinely starting to sell soon. So you can you can have so many more negative things to happen. That's the reason why I'm not really trying to even hope that we are, let's say, bottomed out and we are good. And all those stuff that I just mentioned, that's just the tip of an iceberg. There could be even so much more terrible stuff going on, especially with domino effect, where like one thing happens and then second bigger thing happens and it triggers third thing, and so on. And those events could just like go on and spread for several months as well. So like one thing could happen in December, let's say, another one could happen in February, and like so on and so on. It can snowball. I'm not trying to doom talk a lot. I'm actually like I have pretty much solved nothing, which is really bad. I wish I have solved, and so I actually prefer bull market to return. At least two more X on Solana would be good. To reach around $300. That would be at least nice. But overall, the situation is that we're in not really great market now. I want to just like say some stuff and just like give you some random hope and then just see that we are getting dumped. So the goal here is to just raise awareness. I'm not also saying to short or long the markets because it's going to be super volatile. We're going to be seeing a lot of bounces. It could be like 5% bounce, 10% bounce. So if you are not really into trading super low time frames and you are not really cautious and careful, you're gonna get liquidated 100%. So I would not really recommend to try to time the market unless you are okay with like really low time frame pumps and dumps, and just to be careful with that. But overall, I think that this dump is actually good, and I'm going to explain why. So you guys know that for several months I've been saying that crypto feels empty, and crypto is pretty much like no new narratives, there's no more innovation, there is no more specific acts that are happening. It's mainly just like slow bleed. Like we are rebranding the same narratives. We're trying to like come up with some innovation, which is actually just good old scams or something like this. So we're just pretending that everything was okay while everything was not okay. So this dump actually just like shows and just tells us that everything is not okay and we need the change. So before like last several months, we've been pretending everything was doing great and we're gonna go up, but it was never gonna happen like that. So with this dump, we just validate that we are having some problems, and we need to just like change some stuff really, not just slightly, but by a lot of margin. So we need new innovation, and we need to get rid of the people that are scammers, that are grifters, and so on. So I do believe this is good in terms of that, because like what could have happened is like we could have for a few more months slowly go lower pump, but with this kind of price action, we're actually just like straight up looking at the truth, and we just like know crypto is not good anymore and it needs changes. So that's my opinion. So in that sense, crypto and the current price action is good. What are we gonna potentially do here is that me personally, I would just like to wait and see if there's like way worse stuff happening, and just potentially seeing the crypto could go a lot lower, then just like try to sell some of the assets, of course. But if I see that, for example, there are some signs that we're getting too much of bear narrative, and we are pretty much bottomed out, I will try to potentially let you guys know, and just like for you guys to know like that I changed my mindset. But as a someone who has joined crypto in 2019 actively, and I've seen a lot of tops. This definitely feels like at least like a top that will last for several months or so, and then we will see. But there could be simply like some change that, for example, we get rid of tariffs, we get rid of something, and we got a good new narrative somehow coming up, and that could be a thing. Because like all the old milestones that we were trying to manifest, like Trump getting elected, then we were manifesting to go out there and get the ETFs for Sol. Then we were manifesting to get the biggest applications deployed on Sol and retail adoption. So everything, pretty much everything happened. So there is, we need some new milestones, and we need some more better milestones, I would say, that would actually make sense to help us to appreciate the price. Because currently there are so many inflated prices for the projects and for the valuations. It's kind of crazy, and we need some of the correction there, in my opinion. So yeah, it's really hard, and especially if you are if you have been trying to be someone who makes a lot of money from crypto or retires from crypto or something like that. That's really hard to be in the position, and you might be down a lot of money, but just know that it's everyone is like that. You might see people on Twitter that are saying and proclaiming that they are making tons of money and they are up like 8, 9 figures and so on. Just know that 90% of them are lying, and yeah, it's just straight up everyone is losing and not really having good momentum. Yeah, even the big companies, even big investors. So don't go hard on yourself. That's just a normal situation. But yeah, as I was saying, always, if you guys remember, I was always saying that as price goes up, try to take a little bit of a profit. I know it's hard because like you can always 2x, always 3x and everything, and you just want to kind of chase that potential money. But like taking some money off at 200 when Sol was 200, 220, 204, 250, like doing that never hurts anybody. And for example, you could have sold like for 150, 160 and everything, but it's still good. Like whenever you make money, it's not bad. So trust me, once you do that 1 or 2 times, then your brain just comes into realization that yeah, unrealized P&L is great, and you can potentially be up 7 figures, 6 figures. But once you have money in your bank account, and then once you can buy something actually, that's and you have something physically in your hand, and from the crypto, that's actually way better. I'm telling you from my own experience. Um, yeah, so that's about the price action. If you have specific price action stuff, feel free to ask me, and I'll try to give my opinion as a like trader or as a founder. But that's mainly it. On the DeFi land side, yeah, we've been trying to get in touch with pretty much everyone. We had some more calls, but as I was saying previously, yeah, the same remains the information remains the same. No investor is really willing to put any money into the crypto gaming, and like even at the new projects at all. And also the blockchains supporting are not really supporting anything as of now. So it's like people are not really having that much of the money left that they can deploy, and the last thing that people want to deploy money into is gaming. And I understand that. I'm not like saying that's irrational. That makes sense. That's fair. And yeah, markets will decide themselves. So yeah, that's the situation. What we're gonna do is like we're gonna do our best to keep going. We're gonna keep you updated. We're gonna like once we have updates or once we have good or bad news, we're gonna let you guys know. But yeah, the serious situation is bad. That's straight up, as you guys know. No like cover-ups or something like there. And yeah, the situation is bad. Even like I was looking at the other Solana games as well, and everything is so much down. Like that's crazy. Like I was looking at the Aurora price, I was looking at the Star Atlas and everything. I was looking at the what's the name of that Monkey Ball or Monkey League? I'm not even sure if it's live anymore. I was looking at the what was the another game? Um, I forgot the name of that, but yeah, it's just crazy. Uh, no matter of the execution, the money, the treasury, you're just straight up down, and that's a little bit sad, but yeah, that you gotta live with that. Yeah, what else? On on the side of the just general stuff, I believe we covered it, and on the narratives as well. I cannot really say like what narrative could be even beneficial to ride on back off. So like the narratives are so short-lived these days. Let's say we cannot even. There was like 401x protocol for AI agents that was like future, and it died off in 1 week. There was like ICO narrative. It also died off in a week. It's just like whatever come up with, it just like straight up dies. So I'm not really sure if it's worth to, from a DeFi perspective, for us to go out there and spend money on, let's say, go and try to build a specific product or service, or like pivot our products or games to ICM or AI agents or just like anything out there, because like it's getting zero incentives and zero hype, even like leading protocols in those industries. So um, tough situation. Will The only thing I'm really seeing here and what to do is like to wait it out, and once we have the data, once we have something, then do it. That's my opinion. But yeah, if you guys have any specific ideas that you want to share, or talk, or discuss, or hear my opinion on, or if you have any specific questions, we can just do that and just figure that out. Now I'm gonna scroll a little bit up, see if there are some questions or if there are some stuff that you want to discuss, and try to go through each one of that. Okay, we had some problems where I could not talk. Oh, Kenbach, you have a. How do you have that kind of a floating text on your profile and also like this different font, Catbug? How do we get that? That looks bulky and nice. Okay, let's scroll a little bit more. Okay. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Entering the bear market today and leaving it on the Monday. I hope so. I would be one of the happiest persons out there if that happens. But yeah, I would be super surprised if that happens. If we, and by the way, I mean that if we, what are we calling living the bear market, would be that we go back to 190, 200 on Sol, and Bitcoin reclaiming like 110K. There would be like, we're not in the bear market again, I think. If we just pump like 5 or 10%, that's not really good bounce and saying that we just reversed the trend. Just saying. Irving sold and whole market crashed. I wish, to be honest, if I have sold the soul, I would be the happiest person to be out there. I would not be even doom posting. I would be actually happily just like genuinely with positive vibes telling you guys I have actually sold soul and I've made a decent amount of money. That would be great. I would be genuinely happy. Gold and silver up. Yeah, I mean, like those metals are doing great. I it's a fun fact that since 2023, basically, my mother was begging me to buy gold instead of any cryptocurrency out there, and I was not definitely buying. I'm not really a big fan of those stuff. And then like she said, like just okay, I'm gonna use my own money and also on New Year as well as on my birthday, try to gift me something in gold. I just want the gold because like I believe the gold will go up, and she just told me that. So I yeah on her birthday as well as on New Year, 2 times basically since then, 4 times in total. I gifted her the gold stuff. And since then, pretty much it has doubled, at least maybe even more. I should really check the price points. But even since my mom has the birthday in March, the March when I get her the gold in March, it has done 60% since March. Just this year, it's just crazy. If you really think about the chart that gold has, if you zoom out literally on the gold, it's just like dream come true for anyone. It's just super crazy type of price action. Okay. Yes, my investments too. What are your investments, Rasa, by the way? Can you tell us as they are up? Been buying for 8 years now next to crypto, gold, and silver. Man, that's a great thing to do. And W to you and kudos to you because yeah, that is actually a really nice thing to do. Really rare because like yeah, if you have been doing that, you should be up really nicely. Comfy spot basically. Real gold is friendship we made it along. That's actually true. That's actually true. I used to buy FTX. You mean FTT, the FTX coin? I used to do that as well. Yeah, and also we lost a lot of money on their platform, as well as DFL crushed a lot because FTX thing happened as well. I mean, like I'm not trying to daydream or anything, but if FTX did not happen, DFL would be in so much better spot. I believe DFL would be even today would be at least like um, how much? At least several cents. Like at least I do believe so. Genuinely, damn. I like hearing Irving spread positivity. Indeed, yeah. I was actually trying to be like not too negative, to be honest. Positive vibes only. Yeah, Julik, this long looks terrible, but it's actually good that you have longed with just 2.4x. You could have longed with 10x and be liquidated by now. 2 times, actually. Time to get rid of Kuhon too. Is it already the time? Is it already the time? I thought we were getting rid of him in December, but yeah, maybe it's a time. Like you guys can vote and just we decide like if it's a time or not. They should just get rid of Orange Man. Yeah, the Orange Man has been disappointment for everyone, pretty much not just for the crypto people, but everyone out there. He's pretty much. I mean, like it was known fact that the Trump and Trump families are grifters. They are the worst scammers, and they were just gonna do whatever makes them rich. But it's just too much. Man, you're president of United States, and you can do so much stuff. potentially, and at least like just you can leave some kind of a legacy and also make some little bit of money. But like just being this kind of greedy is really bad. A small orange man was recently liquidated. Not sure if you saw it. What do you mean by that? Not the main cause. I firmly believe that all the markets don't respect the reality of the. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that Trump is the main core cause of everything, but like the thing is, he has done nothing for crypto, and he used in his campaign that he would be like so crypto friendly and he would buy Bitcoin and everything and like a lot of stuff, right? And also like he has said like end the Ukraine war in a day. He actually didn't do anything at all. He started another war. He started even a new war. He started tariff wars. Like he did so many random stuff that was not really much needed, and he disrupted the current economical situation so much that I'm not really leaning any towards him anymore. Being too greedy as G-Look is never good. That's actually true. Yeah, G-Look is one of the greediest people I've ever known, next to Kuhan, to be honest. Price goes up, I feel good. Price goes down, I try to feel good. Yeah. What you can do is actually, and I'm not even joking about this. I've generally used this as my tactics from time to time. Is that let's say I have Solana bag, right? And yeah, that's true. And let's say I think that Solana price will be going down, or even I don't think that Solana price will be going down. What I'm doing sometimes is that I'm using my free USDC or whatever, and I'm shorting Solana on perps. Not always a huge leverage, but like 2x, 3x, maybe even 4 or 5x as well. And I'm shorting Solana. And what's happening is that if Solana goes down, of course my spot bags are losing money, but I'm genuinely making some money, not a huge amount of game-changing money on the perps, but I'm making some of like several $100, maybe several $1,000 on perps, and that feels good. Like you mentally feel happy because you hedged your emotion basically, and you now have something to cheer on, and you're not that much of a depressor, then not that much of a negative feeling that you would have had without that. I know it might sound dumb or weird, but that actually is true, and I've used this many many times, and that actually works. And if you don't trust me, just do it and try it yourself. Do not go and do huge leverage to get liquidated on a one pump, one bounce. But this will help you boost emotionally a lot. And you're just gonna see that, like, trust me. You just try that 1, 2 times, and then you're gonna feel like, hey, maybe today is not a terrible day. Maybe we are having a normal price action, and you're just gonna start seeing some more stuff. I'm not saying it's gonna offset everything, all the money that you are potentially losing, but it's gonna help and it's gonna make you feel better. It just go out there and hug someone, or it's like one of those things that mitigate some of the headache. What is this? I know what it is. IRS on a tax day. Yeah, that also could be a thing. If we launch on OnlyFarms officially, then I think it's better to launch a new token without using um, a no or some airdrop, but not much illusion. Yeah, I mean like if there was a little bit of a chance or a little bit of a narrative of gaming, the goal was always to launch the Kind Knight coin or launch OnlyFarms coin and not to have DFL or anything. And the goal would be to give, for example, you guys who are active players, the active DFL stakers and everyone some kind of airdrop or rewards with a new coin, but not to directly link with DFL. And that would actually be really good thing. If we were in 2021, 2022, even 2023, that would have worked so nicely. But currently, nothing is working. It's just like you either have a lot of money from investors and VCs that are friends of yours or father of yours or the uncle of your mother or something like this, and you just get the money from them, or you're just part of a cabal and you decide that you agree that we're gonna launch something new and then we're gonna dump on the newcomers. That's just like two options you currently have. So yeah, just if we launch like only farms straight up, uh, there is no way we're getting any hype unless I go out there and I make some deals with KULs, giving them supply so they can dump on the like the users. There is pretty much no other way we can do something. Only farms. Satoshi you will be the first streamer. Yeah, that could be a thing. Like we could even launch a streaming platform for farmers. Then could be a thing. Oh yeah, maybe Block doesn't know that Only Farms is a name for DeFi and mobile. That's actually the official name, by the way. If you didn't know, or maybe you were just like just saying that anyway. Yeah, FTT, my bad. Lost a solid amount of money with it. Yeah, me too. Me too. And I lost. Yeah, I mean, the FTX thing was so sad to even remember. Like, and you know what makes me even more sad is that when FTX thing was starting to happen, we were actually at a breakpoint in Lisbon. Entire team, we were there. Every single one of them, one of us, were there. And when there's like a rumor started to occur that the FTX thing would blow up and everything, I reached out to Jump Capital team and like super high management, basically the CEO and the acting director, basically there, and I asked them if they what they think. Is it like a rumor or is it true, or as a Jump Capital what they are doing? And they told me, rest assured, it's just a FUD. We are keeping all of our money there. There's nothing happening at all, and just trust me, bro, kind of thing. And they were our biggest investors and they were our biggest supporters by the time. So I said, okay, because they would never lie to us, because they're even in their interest to kind of cover us, right? And literally in 20 hours, FTX blew up after that conversation. They never got back to me anymore. But yeah, we lost a lot of money. We lost a lot of DFL there. We lost a lot of our own funds. A lot of things, basically. Yeah, hard times, I would say. But yeah, life goes on. But Trump family is already rich as hell, and I bet terrible and insecure. Why they need? Yeah, like whenever you are like a guy with that kind of mentality, like you can never actually get so rich if you don't have that kind of a mentality. Like the guy with my own mentality, like the guy who doesn't want to scam his own audience, the guy who doesn't want to play with the VCs to make money and do some of the little illegal stuff from time to time, can never be a billionaire. You can never become that big of a money guy without playing dirty. Like I'm genuinely saying this, and I know this 100%. You can definitely make money. You can make millions by playing clean and being some kind of at least morally right person. But if you generally want to go at that levels, you have to be like a little bit uh, really bad person, like from some point for some people. So yeah, basically why they keep going and manipulating and why they keep grifting is that they just cannot do otherwise. They always want more and more and more, and that's how they became billionaires, how they became 2 billionaires, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So basically they are just like making money all the time, and they just are dreaming, living, and breathing money, and that's the thing. I think he's going to make him look so bad in all crypto. No, I mean like he knew that. Like I'm 100% sure that he knew that that would happen. And he has done so many different scams before. You can just like try to go and talk with AI and just like ask for what all the grifts that Trump has done and all the failed businesses, so called, what that he has done and all the money that he has made, and you're gonna see so many bad stuff that he has abandoned, just like he abandoned this Trump coin. So it's nothing new, I guess. At least Baron Trump knew what would actually happen with the meme coin. He's not dumb. He just knew that like this would have happened. But yeah, they just wanted the money. Which of them do you use for perps? To be honest, like I've been using pretty much everything, including Hyperliquid and stuff. But mostly I use Binance, to be honest. Binance is the simplest application and works nicely. So I just use Binance, to be honest. Like even on today, I use Binance for perps. It's just a simple thing for me. I do from my mobile phone. Works nicely. Never had any problem. And I'm not really that huge of a whale that has any problem like on ATL or any of those stuff to get liquidated and have some problems with Binance engine. Yeah, I mean, like you might hate CZ, and I hate him. Like he's totally such a grifter, and he plays innocent that, oh, I didn't know that this would happen, or like, oh, this is actually dumb. Like so on. He's of course lying, and he's a piece of garbage and everything. But like, yeah, everyone is a grifter out there. So Drift is trash. Solana perps protocols are really bad. I love JLP and everything, Jupiter team, but like the liquidity and the price action is not there. And from the mobile, for me, Binance is the best thing to do. So I use Binance. Don't get tricked by error. Put it on the black. That actually could be actually genuinely a better strategy than to go out there and trade perps on high leverage. You might have actually better chances of winning and the expected value to be positive on there than on the perps or crypto out there. You hate me because I'm like, okay, GLOOK is recovering. You should have recovered even more. We have $1 even more up, so you should be recovering. GLOOK is making a comeback here. So yeah, yeah, I think that it could go like, it's gonna do a bounce, then again dump. It could go like 150, 100, like that kind of range, 150, 152, then maybe dump again. I mean, like, I'm not an expert, don't quote me, but just saying what I think. So yeah, with that being said, I guess we have reached the end of the questions or the ideas that you want to discuss. I'm going to run the giveaway, but guys, if you have any specific stuff that you want to ask on any kind of subject, feel free to shoot. I hope price won't be shit at the breakpoint, or it will kill the mood. Yeah, I wish it's not gonna be that bad. But what was the price at the last breakpoint? I don't actually remember. What was the price on these in the Singapore the last time we guys were there? I don't really remember. You guys remember that? Well, I'm gonna check. Who was in Singapore? Yes. So okay, let me check. You guys are not checking, so I'm gonna check instead of you guys. You are being lazy out here. Around 130, 140. So exactly the same, basically, right? When was the breakpoint, by the way? Well, was it in September? Or what was was it in October? I generally don't remember anything. Kuhan, 30k DFL will go your way. You do not deserve the thing, to be honest. But anyway, congrats, congrats on the win. 20th September. Okay, the price on the 20th of September was yeah, it was like 145 kind of thing. So pretty much the same price that we are on currently. See guys, time goes, but the prices stay the same. That's actually super cool, right? not that cool, to be honest. But yeah, let's run another one. I'm gonna run 3 more giveaways, and then we will call it a day here. Actually, Solana is having a Rismas chart here out there. This is like a nice candle. We're under 100 in April. It's not that bad, but yeah, we were having all the negative narratives that time. Like we had like war going on, tariffs just coming out there, you know, like all the terrible narratives. So yeah, if we go out there and go out on those levels without any major thing happening, I would be really surprised. But yeah, let's see. Hopefully, I mean, like I'm one of the guys who would be super happy to see recovery going on because like I'm 90% in crypto portfolio. So yeah, I'm rooting for the for that. I'm assuming minimum 200 USD using USD during breakpoint. You mean like you're gonna have 200 USD at least in your budget or in your portfolio? Or what do you mean by that? So you mean that your portfolio will be at least $200, right? Because currently it's like 120 your portfolio. So yeah, that I'm really cheering for you, Kuhon. Hopefully you're gonna make it to even 300 or maybe even $500 in portfolio, because like you're gonna need some money to spend on the breakpoint, right? You cannot really live with 200, to be honest. Congrats on the win, Mentalist. 30k DFL will go your way. Let's run 2 more giveaways, and that will be it. Okay. Bring more because you have to offer me something like a camel or two. Camel. Do you guys know how to ride a camel? Maybe buying a camel. What does one camel actually cost? Maybe buying a camel instead of Sol and renting that out to the tourists could be actually a decent income. I'm a camel native. That's crazy. But maybe we should guys actually pivot to camel farms. That could be huge. Imagine RWA play, camel. Let's put the camels on chain on Solana. Let's actually digitalize them and then fractalize them and sell them by 100 different NFTs, one camel, and you can be the owner and then spin the DAO, ownership DAO on the camel DAO basically, and sell the farms on RW plate. That could be a huge actually. I'm gonna work on those topics. I'm gonna write a white paper and then get it back to you guys. Congrats, Savage. 30k DFL again will go your way. That might be nice, to be honest. That might be nice. I'm trying to be like you, to be honest. Okay, let's run the final giveaway of today, and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do 2 winners, 30k DFL. Let's run that thing. Let's run this thing. For each male camel calf, the action starts at 5,500, while the 800, damn, 8,000, based upon data. Camel can reach as high as 1.6. Okay, we're definitely not entering the camel business. That's just too much, to be honest. I prefer to buy a house instead of camel, I guess. I'm just gonna go out there and buy a house, and at least I will be able to live there, rent free, than just like buy a camel, I guess. Sorry, guys. Our idea is gone. Okay, if I win this giveaway, I will do 50k DFLs 3 times. Let's see. What happened, by the way, guys? Just came back. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Yeah, Discord hack. Yeah, it's just crazy. The Discord hackers are just getting straight out of hand. You guys know that the okay, Satoshi, that was a bad one. I actually was waiting for some better stuff, but I just read that straight up as soon as you just dropped it. So it was a really bad idea. Now I have to back it up, right? If it was a better reason, I could actually stick to it and maybe not do a giveaway and then disappear. But yeah, Discord hack just too dumb, right? I have to do something like that. Okay, as I said, I'm gonna do this. 60 seconds, 3 winners, 50k DFL, and then I'm out of here. And I'm not reacting to this giveaway. I'm not reacting. I'm not trying to win any of this. One camel giveaway? Hell no. Maybe there, if I'm not mistaken, there's like a camel cigarettes, right? Maybe we can give away 1 camel cigarettes. I can actually sponsor that. I can actually genuinely get that and buy that. So yeah, we can do that. Okay. So we have 3 winners, 50k DFL for each. If you're listening to the Farmer Souls, go out there and react to the message from a Zeekbot in the questions channel, and you can potentially win 50k DFL, which is not that bad, to be honest. Let's see. And the winners of the last giveaway of today are Rosa, Blush, and Cat Dreams. Damn. GG indeed. For some of you, you're gonna be getting 80k DFL. That's really good. Some are getting 60k DFL, like Savage. Some are getting 30k DFL. But community is eating good tonight. That's for sure. That's for sure. Someone like me is getting 0, but you're greedy. As Kuhon said, you're greedy. I mean, Kuhon is getting anyway some money, so he's greedy as well. So I'm not really sure. Maybe life is unfair from time to time, but yeah, that's it. If you guys have any specific questions, if you want to discuss anything out there, not just DeFi Island or Kind Knight or Only Farms or alpacas or basically anything related, but anything out there in crypto or in technology or finance, just you guys know where to find me. We can always have a call if we have to do the quick call with you guys. We're gonna be doing the Farmer Souls as always, bi-weekly, and we're gonna keep you guys updated. If we have any positive or negative news, we're gonna bring everything to you guys. Can we talk about the pizza too? Yeah, why not? I love pizza from time to time. But with that being said, I love you guys. I appreciate each one of you for coming in and dropping some questions or being here to keep us keep the energy going and keep everything everyone happy out there. If you have any questions, you guys know where to find me. Make sure you guys have a nice weekend. Don't think too much about the prices. Go out there, have a nice time. Just go in the nature, enjoy yourselves, and don't drink too much of alcohol. Drink a lot of water. And if you have any problems, you just have to DM me, and I'll try my best to help you and solve your problems. The winners of the giveaways, you guys have to DM me as well to claim the prize. And with that being said, love you all. I appreciate each one of you a lot, and see you soon. Bye bye.